Hi guys, and welcome back to another video with me, Ali. Today I have the many items I've been slowly collecting from T.K.maxx for our Halloween season. There is quite a few items to go through, so let's dive right in. We'll start with the bag. There's quite a few items in here. So like I said, I've been collating these items like over the last couple of months, and I think I'm done buying in there. Hopefully. There is two items that I am still on the lookout for, but these are clothing items. There is a zipped fleece hoodie that is got like a spiderweb design, and then there is a cardigan that is like patchwork knitted. I'm still on the hunt for those two items, but let's show you what I've got in the meantime. So I've picked myself up another Halloween mug. You can never have too many mugs, especially for Halloween. This one in particular I loved because, as you know, I'm also a booktop girly. I love my reading. I read a heck of a lot. And when I saw this, I felt like this was just perfect and absolutely describes me to a T. It says just one more chapter. This is absolutely me when I've got a good book in my hands. I will go to bed and be like, I'll just read the end of this chapter. And then I'll look at the bottom and it's like, you are 80% of the way through. And I'm like, just one more? So yes, this was $4.99, which actually I think is quite cheap for a TK maxx mug. It is purple on the inside, black on the outside, and it is sort of like a matte finish, but that is a very decent size. I do like this. Next, we have some straw toppers. So I picked up these ones. They obviously got several in the packet. There's 8 in total. You've got 2 white, 2 goldeny brown, 2 pink and 2 black. And these are straw toppers. So if I show you on the back, it demonstrates here that you'd slide this bit onto a straw and then this covers the hole to keep your drinks safe, keep you safe. And I love making even my like straws. I have a lot of like straws downstairs, plastic straws that are reusable, washable. And this is a great way to make them look a little bit more Halloween-y for the spooky season. Next, we have a photo frame. Now, this is in the Halloween section, which obviously that's why I picked it up. But this is actually something I think I'm going to keep out all year round. It's going to go into my dining room. I recently visited like a witchy market type thing and I bought a load of prints. And then I saw this photo frame. It's obviously got black skulls all around the outside. It's got options, so you could hang it on the wall. You can have it that way as well. But I just thought this was perfect to put one of those prints in and have in my dining room. This was $5.99. These were $4.99. I forgot to tell you that. Which bargain, fiver. What else have we got in this bag? Wouldn't be the spooky season without our candles. So this is a sand and pour candle. I really like their collection, especially because they often have doggy related designs on them. This one is a bone that has your bats inside. This was $8.99, but as you can see, it's quite a decent size. This one was called Beware. They also neutralize pet odor, and as I have a dog, I love the fact that this candle set does that. This says inspired at Dog Beach on the California coast. It just smells so good. I don't know how to, it's sweet. It's quite a sweet smell. It does kind of smell like candy, sweet popcorn. There's some like caramel notes in there. But this says Sand and Paws was created by 3 women who love candles and their dogs, enjoying many fun days with our furry friends on the dog beach in Southern California. Has led to many wet and sandy paws to count. Hoping we can bring light and happiness into your life. And that's just on the inside of the lid. So yes, 1 candle ready for the spooky season. Speaking of dogs, I picked up my dog Bellatrix, her own little spooky toy for the spooky season. She hasn't been given it yet because it won't last long. Things like this don't ever last long with her. This was just $4.99. And I must admit, they've got so many cute like dog and cat related Halloween toys in TK.maxx. So I picked her up this little bat, which is going to be perfect because she is going to be having bat wings this year for her costume. He's just adorable. So adorable. Then the final product in that particular bag, don't worry, there's a lot more, is I think it's marketed as a plant pot. I want to use it for my Nightmare Before Christmas display. Trying to get the package off. Because, tell me if this doesn't remind you of the Nightmare Before Christmas tree. That's just, the whole design just screams Tim Burton to me. So this, like I said, is meant to be a planter. I'm just going to use it as a prop for my display. I might put something in it afterwards. They did have a range of different containers and things like that in this style. It's made of porcelain. It costs me $7.99, which isn't bad. But yeah, this absolutely gives me Tim Burton Nightmare Before Christmas vibes, so I picked up this. Then we have another mug. This one is a doggy related one. So as you can see, this has got different pooches on, all in different Halloween costumes with boo written everywhere. There's some stars, bats, pumpkins. We've got a skeleton dog, bat dog, pumpkin dog, a Dracula dog. I just thought this was really cute. This was not as big as the other one, just for size reference. But it's made of porcelain. This one was also $4.99. I love it. It's grey on the inside. It's got a little doggo just here. That's so cute. Now I've picked up some more photo frames as well. This is in a different visit. This one was $6.99. This is another little black frame for those prints. This has got like a skull at the top, and then you've got this spider web effect around the outside. Again, it is able to stand up like this, or there is a hook here to be able to hook it up that way. This one only has that orientation. You can't do it that way. But again, that's going to go into our dining room. And finally, I got this one, which is slightly bigger. This one was $6.99, but it's got like black roses that are all sort of raised up, almost like in a resin. Again, this one is only a standing one. That is not a hook on the back to hang it on your wall. But again, I just think this is going to be really good, and this will stay out all year. It really goes with the aesthetic that I've gone with in our dining room, which is sort of like that gothic-y feel. So looking forward to being able to finally actually put the prints in those. Then we have some kitchenware. These are some oven gloves. There is some really, really cute oven gloves and kitchen towels. What else was there that I was very tempted by? Aprons, but I've got my Haunted Mansion apron, so I was behaving and not getting that. But the one I did pick up is this one. This was $5.99. I really like the design on this. I feel like this could stay out all year. It feels very like botanical with the butterflies and all the leaves, but still got that witchy feel to it. They are got grippers on the inside here and here, and these are the separate ones rather than the ones that were together. Sometimes I find these are a little bit easier to use, especially if I want to be carrying with one hand and doing something with the other. So there's those. Then we come on to the thing that's fallen down. I searched for these last year because they had several designs, and I was a bit late to the table with that one. So when I saw it, this one back in, I think this was probably back in June when they first started getting some stuff in. This is one of your little microwave hottie friends. So you put the inside into the microwave, it warms it up, put him back inside, and he's nice and warm. I have like a little is it hedgehog or acorn one as well, which sort of like goes with the autumnal vibes. But I just thought he was adorable. I love his little legs that are like all stripy. See if I can get him out of the box. It's going to be attached somewhere. There we go. So he's a decent size. He's very cuddly. He's going to be perfect to keep me warm in the winter and into the autumnal months. But I just got to keep him away from my dog because I think she will think he's for her. And that's why I bought the little bat for her, so that she had something to play with and not eat my little pumpkin. So yeah, I think there's other designs in store, but this was the one that I was drawn to. And he was $9.99. Then we come on to these. So these are all sold individually. So each one has their own price. So the smallest one was $4.99. So they're made to look like replica, sort of like horror books. This one says Halloween Night. This one's sort of in the shape of a VHS, if people remember VHSs. that's showing my age. But they are also storage boxes, and I absolutely love this. Again, these are the kind of things that I feel like I could leave out on my shelf all year round. So they can be used for jewelry boxes, storage, or just display items, but they are all designed really cutely. So that was the smallest one. The next size up one that I picked up was this one that said Happy Halloween, and it's got like a haunted house on the front. I really love the designs of these, all designed down the spine. This one has got a design on the back as well. It's just repeated. This one was $6.99, and again, another storage box, so you can have dual purpose. I think these look really good as well if you wanted to like stack something on top, so you could have multiple like that and then have another item on top, and that would look really cool. And then finally, the big one that I got, which was $7.99, is this one. Again, sort of that haunted house. It says Happy Halloween. Got a crow up here. It looks like the edges are all sprayed, so it does look like a book. The same design is repeated on the side and down the side of the spine. And again, this is also a storage box at the same time, so when you're packing away some of your Halloween things, they could go into there, so they double up. And they've all got like a magnetic clasp to keep them shut. So I got those three as well. There are still some of those in store, and like I said, there was various designs, so they're not the only designs you can get. There are a lot of options. 2 items to go. We've got a blanket, because I clearly don't need any more blankets. I have so many blankets. Actually, 2 blankets, because what I didn't realise is the blanket that's behind me, this one, is also a T.K.maxx one I've picked up this year. And I fell in love with it because of the snakes, because I'm a Slytherin. I just thought it was really pretty. But I also feel like this one, you could probably keep it out all year round if you've got that more like gothy vibe in your house. It is super soft, the same as this one. Same price, they're both $14.99. This one's a little bit more fun. This one will obviously just come out for Halloween. I got it in this beautiful turquoise colour. And this one is dog related. Now, T.K.maxx is really good for their blankets, their sizing. It won't even fit on the video. But as you can see, this one has got lots of little dogs all over it in the Halloween gear. So we've got pirate dogs, witch dogs, pumpkin dogs. There's a unicorn dog, a superhero dog, and it's covered with like bones and sweeties and things like that. But I absolutely love the blankets from T.K.maxx. They are absolutely value for money. They're good quality, and they are always super soft. So I can't wait to get all snuggly in this autumnal season. And then finally, I decided this year to upgrade my wreath on the front door. The one I've had up, I made a couple of years ago when I was making a few things. That will just go somewhere else. But I've seen this one. There was quite a lot of nice wreaths this year in T.K.maxx. This one was $14.99. But what I loved about this one is I love the simplicity of the colours. This sort of like gunmetal effect around the outside. You've got the skull. You've got a bit of a throwback to my Beetlejuice from the other year with the bows at the front. But I think this is the kind of one that no matter what theming I'm doing, it's going to fit. And if I really wanted to each year, I could put something in this gap here to be relevant to what theme I've done. So yeah, it's a really decent size. It's got the little holder at the top, and I think that's going to look fabulous on my front door. So those are all the items that I've picked up from T.K.maxx over the last few months for Halloween. Like I said, I'm hoping that that's me done. But we'll see. Like I said, there is those 2 clothing items that I would love to have in my collection. But sometimes we don't get everything that we want. I am only looking for one other decoration now, as I am either making or already have everything else. And that is the Oogie Boogie from Home Bargains, the inflatable one. I am desperately trying to search for that. I've got so many people out there looking for it for me, because I just really think that would pull my Disney themed Halloween together this year. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you maybe seen some things you'd like to go and see if you can get yourself, maybe giving you some inspiration. I'm going to keep working on some more videos for you over the next few months, and until then, stay safe and bye-bye.